Hello guys, here we are with the topic determiners in grammar, and we will discuss this topic in two videos. And before starting with the topic, I would just like to remind that those who are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe for the channel. And if you have any queries regarding the topic, or further if you want videos on any particular topic, then do mention in the comment box. Okay, now let us start with the topic determiners. And first thing we should understand is what are determiners. Now when we talk about determiners, then what are actually determiners? They are very much confusing. The determiners are generally confused with pronouns and adjectives, because even sometimes the adjectives also determine the quantity. Pronouns are also used to show something or demonstrate something, so they are very much correlated to each other, so it creates a kind of confusion. So to avoid this confusion, we'll just go through the video how they are just related, but they are not very much close to each other. Okay, they are, if we understand the meaning of it, then we can easily classify the determiners as well as the pronouns, determiners as well as adjectives. Okay, now first understand the meaning of determiners. Determiners are words that precede and modify noun. Okay, the first thing is pronouns. With the pronouns, you can just clear the confusion here itself, that with pronouns you should never be confused with the among determiners and pronouns. Why? Because pronouns replace noun, while here we are talking about determiners. They precede the noun. That means they are not replacing noun, they are coming before the noun. Okay, so when in the sentence you are having a noun, that means the one which is word that is being used there is a determiner and not a pronoun. Okay, so they precede and modify noun. That means they tell something about the noun. They modify the noun. They tell about the noun, how much it is, how many, how much it is. Okay, they don't describe a noun, they determine it or point it out. Now adjectives are describing words. They describe the noun. These determiners, they don't describe it, but they point it out. Okay, like the quantity also they are telling, then they are pointing out that quantity and not actually telling the quantity. We already know the quantity, they are pointing out to that particular quantity. Okay, so these are the determiners which precede and modify noun. Okay, they point out the noun in the sentence. They are in the sentence and tell something about it. Okay, for example, the best boy, they are talking about the best boy, that design. So that design, they are pointing out at particular design. Some coffee, they are telling the quantity of the coffee. My brother, pointing out about whose brother? My brother. So telling about the possession of that particular brother. Every citizen, each child, they are all determiners. Now let us go through the kinds of determiners. There are 6 kinds of determiners. The first comes the articles, then comes the demonstratives, then comes possessives, distributive, quantifiers, and then interrogative. Now if you try to understand, then the word itself denotes that what actually they are pointing out. Okay, first is article. Article are of two types, definite and indefinite. A and an are indefinite articles, and the is the definite article. So when we are talking about the thing which is indefinite, we use a or an, but when we are talking about a definite thing, then we use the. Okay, so first category of determiners are articles. Then comes the demonstrative, which show us, which point out the noun. Okay, so they are the demonstratives. Example, this, that, these, those. We are having the example here also, that design. Next is the possessives, which tell about the noun in whose possession it is. Okay, so here my, your, his, their, these come in the possessives. Distributives, pointing out from a group, pointing out a particular thing. Okay, so that are distributives. Quantifiers, pointing out at the quantity of the noun. Okay, next and the last is interrogatives, the question words which point out on the which question on the noun. Okay, that put up the question on about the noun. Okay, so now in this video we are discussing about the first type of determiners, and that are the articles. In our next video we will discuss about the other five, because articles, where they are used, how they are used, this is a bit long topic. Okay, so we are going to discuss that in this video. Okay, let's see where are these articles used and how they differentiate. Okay, articles are used to clarify whether a noun is specific or not. As I told you that they are indefinite and definite. So they point out whether the noun is specific, that means definite, or not. They are used before a noun or an adjective in a sentence. Now if there is an adjective, then that adjective comes before the noun, and before the adjective is the article placed. Okay, now let us see how a and the are used. Okay, a and an are indefinite, and for the same thing, if we are telling something more about, describing something more about the same thing, then previously we use a for that or an for that, and in the next sentence we use the for that, because later on it becomes definite, because we are talking about that particular thing only. Okay, now let us see some examples. A and an are called indefinite articles. This is because they do not point to any specific person or thing. Okay, they are indefinite articles because they are not pointing out a particular person or thing. Example, a gardener means any gardener. Okay, I met a gardener. Okay, I met any gardener. It is not particularly that who is working in the park nearby, or the gardener who generally comes to our home. It is not like that. I met any gardener. Okay, so here we are talking about a gardener. Okay, it is not specific, it can be any gardener. Now next, a beach. Now it is any beach. There are many beaches in India. We are talking about any beach. So when we are talking about indefinite thing, not specific, then that comes in the there the article a or an is used. Now and an, I think this you remember very well. You have studied in previous classes, and is used with consonants. That means the words which start with the consonant, and an is used with the words which start with the vowel sound. Vowel sounds are a, e, I, o, u. So with that an is used. Here we are having both the words in the example which are starting with the consonant. So we are using in both the cases. For example, when we talk about egg, any egg. Okay, so an egg. Okay, I saw an ostrich. I saw an ostrich. I saw any ostrich. So an ostrich, it is not a definite thing. So here we are using an. Okay, now about I saw an ostrich. Now when I talk about the same ostrich again, I saw an ostrich. The ostrich was huge. Okay, it was big in size. Okay, so when I am talking about the same ostrich again, I am using the for it, because now it has become definite. I am talking about the same ostrich. Okay, so here when the thing is definite or specific, we use the for it. Okay, example, we see the example, we'll refer to the previous examples and see the next one related to it. Previously we were talking about any gardener. Now if we talk about a particular gardener, then how we'll use it? The is referred to as definite article, and it points out a specific person or thing. Example, the gardener who works in a neighborhood park is a nice fellow. Okay, the gardener who works in a neighborhood park means the one who is employed there, the one who is working there daily, is a nice fellow. Okay, the gardener who works in a neighborhood park is not well. Okay, is not coming nowadays. So the gardener, we are talking about that particular gardener only who works in a neighborhood park. Okay, so that becomes specific, and for the same word now we are using the. So and the, they are not fixed that they are used with a particular word, but they are used with the specific or non-specific. Which are non-specific we use with them, which are specific we use the with them. Okay, Let's go further. They visited the Datai beach last summer too. Now the Datai beach, not any beach, the Datai beach they visited. Okay, so we are using the there because we are talking about a specific beach. Okay, so here the you will it may be clear to you now that a is used with non-specific thing which are not definite, and the is used with a specific thing. So the article, when the adjective is there in the sentence, then the article is used before the adjective and not before the noun. Okay. For example, here it is given, it was nice to meet the kind lady. Okay, so the lady, instead of you, it was nice to meet the lady. If there was not any kind of quality in the lady, then you would have said that it was nice to meet the lady. But she was a kind lady, and you need to mention that, then you will use the before kind. Example, the tall man you met yesterday was my uncle. The tall man you met yesterday, that means we are talking about that definite person, the tall man. So before the man, if we would have not described the man, then we would have said the man you met yesterday. But since we are describing that particular man, we are using an adjective there, so we use the there. Okay, so the tall man you met yesterday was my uncle. So here it's clear that when an adjective is there in the sentence, then the article the is used before the adjective. Okay, now let us see for a few more examples, then we'll try to understand it. Peter bought a shirt last week. He wants to wear a shirt at the Christmas party. Now, is it correct? It is not at all correct, because the shirt, we are talking about a shirt in the first sentence. Now, there the shirt is not a definite one. You want to buy any shirt, okay? But when he wants to wear the same shirt in the party, then it has become definite now. So it is wrong there. In the second sentence, we will put the in place of a. He wants to wear the shirt at the Christmas party. Okay, the one he bought, one he buys, he will wear for the Christmas party. Similarly, the next one, I was born on 30th of May. Now 30th of May is a definite day. Okay, so here the article the will be used. It will be written like this: I was born on the 30th of May. Here we have changed the date. I was born on the 14th of July. Whatever date you are mentioning, but the date is a definite day. Okay, so here we are using the before it. Next, my sister wants the pup for her birthday. Now the pup here, pup, any pup she wants for the birthday. It is not definite that which pup she wants. So here in place of the we'll use a, because it is indefinite. So my sister wants a pup for her birthday. Okay, so now let us go through the rules related to the use of articles. We use the when the thing mentioned is one of its kind. That means in the universe that thing is particular of kind, one of its kind, then we use the before it. Like for universe also we use the universe. Okay, similarly the earth rotates round the sun. There is only one earth and there is only one sun. Okay, so we use the before both of them. There is a rainbow in the sky. There is only one sky. Okay, so there is a rainbow. Rainbow can be many. So with rainbow we are using a, but sky is only one, so we use the for the sky. The sun is shining brightly today. Again, sun is only one, so we use the there. We use a or an when we speak of someone or something for the first time. We use the where we make the mention of that person or thing the second time. As I told in the previous example, in the previous slide, that the same shirt when we are wearing, then for the same shirt we are using the. Let us see few more example. I found a pen. Now here it is indefinite, so a pen. The pen belongs to Miss Nancy. Now the pen that we are talking about, that belongs to Nancy. Okay, so here the pen has become definite. I bought a pair of jeans. The jeans are very comfortable. So I bought a pair of jeans. Now any pair of jeans I bought, now it is very comfortable. So here what do we use? The for it. Emily has a pet parrot. She feeds the parrot chili. So a pet parrot, it is not definite, but when we are talking about it again, then it is a definite thing, and then we use the for it. Next is we use the before an ordinal number. Ordinal numbers are like first, second, third, fourth. These are the ordinal numbers. The others are cardinal. Okay. So with the ordinal numbers, like we used in the previous slide also, the 30th of May. Okay. So 30th, when we are not saying 30, we are saying 30th. So there we are using the. Example, some more examples are there. I won the first prize in the essay competition. So the first prize, first is the ordinal number here, and moreover it is essay competition, so it is definite competition, not a competition, not any competition, the essay competition. We celebrate Earth Day on 22nd of April every year, on the 22nd of April. So 22nd here is again an ordinal number. The First World War, the First World War, first is again used here, so it will start with, it will be preceded by the. Okay, in the year 1918, again we are talking about a definite year, so the year. Next is we use the where the listener clearly knows which person, place, thing we are referring to. Okay, already it is clear to the person, then also we will use the for it. That means it is definite, and when it is definite, then we are using the then. My school is at the end of St. Peter's Road. At the end of St. Peter's. So the end. So it is definite to it. Next is Tina's house is opposite the Dutch Bank. Now everyone knows Dutch Bank. Okay. So where is it that a particular person may be knowing, to whomever we are saying that particular person may be knowing. So the Dutch Bank. My dad's car is at the workshop on the Angel Street. Now at the workshop is also familiar to the other person, and the Angel Street is a famous place, because when we are living in a city, then streets and landmarks are very much clear to us. So the things are definite, then always we use the for it. Okay. Next, where they are used, we use an or a or an with a singular noun. We use with a singular noun, a with the words that are starting with the consonants, and an with the words which are starting with the vowels. Okay, so this is very much clear to us. So let's go through the example quickly. A dress, a boy, a radio, a pencil, an apple, an orange. Okay, so say they all are singular, but with vowel sound we are using an, and others a. Other examples are a strawberry, a rabbit, a girl, a tree, a bungalow, a clown. Okay, so here we use a dress, but whenever we say a dresses. Okay, so it is always used with the these both are used with singular nouns. Next is we use an with singular nouns which begin with a vowel sound. This I have already cleared. Let us see the example. An elephant, an ice cream, an orchid, an honest man, an umbrella, an apple. Now honest starts with H, but H is silent here. We pronounce it as honest. So the sound coming is again vowel. So here we are using an honest man. Okay, next we use the before certain proper nouns and titles or designations. Okay, like the president, the principal. We even in the address we write to the principal. Okay, so these are designations before which we are using the, and before some proper nouns also we use, like the Himalayas, the Ganges. Okay, the river Nile. Okay, so here with the definite things we are using the. Okay, the definite article, the. Example, let us go through it. Abraham Lincoln was the president of America. In the first sentence it is written president of America. It is wrong. The president of America. Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges. First of all, the Himalayas it will be, and next is we are giving it the designation of the highest. So the highest mountain ranges. Okay, so in both the things where the things are definite and they are proper noun, but they and at designations, at particular designations also we are using the. Okay, so the is used before certain proper nouns as well as the designations. Next, we use the before the names of oceans, rivers and seas. They are also one of their kind. That means they are only one in the world. So we are using again the before them, like we use the Himalayas. In the same way, Egypt is located on both the banks of the river Nile. I gave the example just now, the river Nile. We flew over the Thames River. There is only one Thames River, so we flew over the Thames River. We sailed across the Arabian Sea. There is only one Arabian Sea. We are using the before it. Okay, let us see the next, where it is you, where the and is used. We use the before the names of buildings, monuments and landmark. Again they are one of their kind, then again we are using the before them. Example, the Taj, we always use the Taj, the Qutub Minar. Okay, so the Red Fort, like that. The Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is situated in London. There's only one Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, so it is located in London, so the we use before there. Stanley's house is opposite the medical shop. That particular medical shop, it is opposite the particular medical shop, so we are using the before it. The Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Okay, so again the Taj Mahal. Next is we use the before the names of places ending in plural. Now let's see what are the examples. For example, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, the United States. Okay, so they are plural but they are definite. Okay, so we are using the before that. A lot of tourists visit the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, my favorite holiday destination is the United States. Okay, so here we are using the before that, though they are in plurals but we are using the with that. Some of the proper nouns do not use the. Now it is not necessary that it is with all the proper nouns. Example, we never use the Asia, the Australia, neither we use an Asia and Australia. It is only with when they are having plural names. Okay, the United States, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, it is like that, then only we use the before that. Okay, now we use a before a countable noun and singular number beginning with a consonant sound. This we have already discussed previously also, but let us go through few examples. There is a tree in the courtyard. A tree. Okay, so it should be singular and starting with the consonant sound. With vowels we use an. There is a school building at the end of this road. A Chinese lady came to see you. Now it is not definite. Any Chinese lady. Next we use an before a countable noun and singular number beginning with a vowel sound. Beginning with a vowel, we'll just go through an example, though we have studied this rule previously also. We received an invitation from Ken. An invitation. Joseph's sister is an artist. Okay, it starts with A, so an artist. You must use an umbrella to beat the heat. So umbrella starts with U and making a vowel sound, so here we are using an. Next is we use a or an with uncountable nouns only if they talk about measurements. Now for example, my mother used a cup of self-raising flour to bake the cake. A cup of. Measurements, for measurements we use a in case of uncountable nouns. Okay, a cup of self-raising flour. Now flour is not countable. Okay, but when we are using a cup of, okay, so we are measuring it, and in case of measuring it we are using a there, definite indefinite article a. She added a teaspoon of salt. So salt is also uncountable, but we are measuring it here, a teaspoonful of, so a we are using here for it. There is there's not an ounce of truth in here. So truth is not measurable, it is uncountable, but we are measuring it here. There is not an ounce of truth. Ounce is a measurement, is a unit of measurement, so here we are using an for it. Harriet won the race by an inch. Again we are using a measurement here, so we are using an here because it starts with the vowel sound, so we are using an here. Next is we use the with uncountable nouns when it is clear to the listener or reader the exact things we are referring to. We do not use the with uncountable nouns when we are talking in general. So when we are talking in general and when we are talking about some definite thing, there also it is a difference. So when we are talking about the definite thing, we are referring to a thing which the listener is already known to, then we use the for it. For example, here previously we were using a, now we are using the juice in this bottle. Juice is uncountable, but it already we have talked about that juice and the listener knows about it, so we are using the juice here. The juice in this bottle tastes bitter. So already the one thing which is definite, just think about it whether the thing is definite or indefinite. That is the center point of using the article a, an and the, that we first classify it whether it is definite or indefinite. So if it is definite, then always the. If it is indefinite, then a or an. Now in a or an also just classify it if it starts with an vowel or it starts with consonant, starts with vowel, then obviously we are supposed to use an there, and consonant, then we are supposed to use a there. Okay. Water is essential for plants. Now here we are not using this thing, any article here. Why? Because it is just a statement. Neither we are using this thing, a definite article there and definite thing there, not indefinite thing here. We are just giving a kind of statement. Water is essential for plants. When we refer it like this, water is an essential nutrient for the plant, then an essential will come there. Okay. Now let's see the next, where we should not use the articles. Just we'll go through it, quick review we'll have of all these things, because we have already discussed about where we are supposed to use. Then it is very much clear that where we are not supposed to use. Before certain proper nouns, we have already discussed an Australia, we will not use an Australia, an Asia, like that we will not use. Similarly, it is given here, Shakespeare was a great dramatist. So we are not supposed to use before Shakespeare, the Shakespeare, Shakespeare, not like this. Shakespeare was a great dramatist. Switzerland is used before the this thing adjective there. Switzerland is the most beautiful. Now before Switzerland we are not supposed to use any kind of article. Switzerland is the most beautiful part of Europe. Before nouns also we are not supposed to use any kind of this article when it is used in a general sense. Man is mortal, the man is mortal, it is not like that. Man is a common thing, it is not definite, it is indefinite thing. So all men are mortal. Okay. So here we are supposed to use none of the articles. Before nouns that name materials, platinum is precious. So before nouns that are naming the material, we are not using any kind of article there. Before plural countable nouns used in general, so we were using before singulars but not before plural. Children are usually naughty. Trees help to reduce air pollution. So here we are not supposed to use any kind of articles. Before the names of meals, dinner, lunch and breakfast, I invited all his classmates for dinner. For the dinner, for a dinner, it is nothing like that, for dinner. So before using the names of meals. Before the names of diseases, a tuberculosis, the tuberculosis, a jaundice, I was suffering from a jaundice, it is never like that. None of the articles are used there. I was suffering from jaundice, I was suffering from typhoid. Tuberculosis is no longer a killer disease. So here none of the articles are used. Before the names of the days, months and seasons. Sunday is a holiday. Monday we are supposed to go to school. Wednesday we are going for a picnic. So we are not supposed to use any kind of articles here. Our school remains closed for winter vacation in December. So neither in case of months also we do not use any kind of articles. Next and the last is before languages and branches of knowledge such as English, Spanish, history, etc. We never use the German. I know to speak the German. I can speak the German. No, it is never like that. I cannot speak the English. It is never like that. So here before the languages, names of the languages, we never use any kind of article. Economics is my favorite subject. So the economics, the science, the social science, never we use like that. So before the names of the subjects or languages, we never use any kind of articles. So these were the rules regarding the use of determiner, the first category of determiner, and that is articles. In the next video we will study about the other articles. So do watch it. Hope you this thing, rules regarding the use of articles a, an and the is very much clear to you. Thanks for watching and do not forget to subscribe for the channel. Thanks once again.